My mom told me I was a practice kid. The restaurant's fluorescent lights hummed softly above us as I dug into my mom's homemade lasagna. Our conversation had flowed effortlessly for the most part, but then she let out a sudden burst of laughter. It was a sound so genuine, so carefree, that I couldn't help but smile along with her. But beneath her amused facade, I sensed an undercurrent. She said it like a joke, her eyes sparkling with a hint of mischief, but I felt a pang in my chest. "You know you were our practice kid, right?" she said. "We didn't know what we were doing. We got it right with your brother." At first I tried to brush it off as a light-hearted comment, but it lingered in my mind like a whispered secret. My brother, Alex, had always been the favored child, at least in our household. He got new clothes, tutors, and exotic trips, while I was stuck with hand-me-downs and what I now realized was called tough love. I always thought I was just the older kid, taking on responsibilities and serving as a role model, but now I felt like I was something more sinister, the test run. Over the years, I'd tried to unravel the tangled threads of my self-doubt, pouring myself into therapy sessions and poring over self-help books, but nothing seemed to give me the answers I craved. Why did I always feel like I wasn't enough? Why did my accomplishments feel like pale imitations of Alex's triumphs? Guess I just got my answer. As I looked across the table at my mom, now lost in a nostalgic haze of memories, I felt a mix of emotions swirl inside me. Part of me was hurt, wondering why they hadn't chosen me. But another part of me felt a strange sense of relief, finally having a reason for the lingering sense of inadequacy that had followed me for so long. "Thanks for the clarification, Mom," I said, trying to hide the sting from my voice. "At least I know now." We sat in silence for a moment, the tension palpable like an unspoken elephant in the room. But then, to my surprise, she reached out and took my hand, her eyes brimming with tears. "We loved you just the same, kiddo," she said. "We were just figuring it out as we went along. And maybe, just maybe, we got things right with Alex. But you were always loved more than you'll ever know."